Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school boys basketball. My name is Joe Anderson, and I will be joined by producer Gavin Zellick, and we thank you for tuning in tonight. Tonight we have for you a non-conference matchup featuring the Greenwood Indians and the Stratford Tigers. We first look at the Greenwood Indians, members of the Eastern Clover Belt. Last year finished on a losing note. They were 5-18 overall. They finished 2-12 in the Eastern Clover Belt, which was good for 7th place. Their last game of the season for 21-22 was a loss to Alma Pepin 73-42 in Level 1 regional game on March 1st. Their scoring leaders from last year, River Glen, the leading scorer average was 11.5 points per game. Mason Learman had chipped in 9.5, Xander Hinker 8.1, and Mason Learman and Xander Hinker have both graduated. New head coach this year for Greenwood, and Hayden Hinker, an alum of Greenwood. His first year of varsity experience here. Returning players, senior River Glen and senior Christian Thomas. He also has Caden Arteman returning, Rogan Travis, another senior, Owen Osborne, Jaron Cullen, James Durstein, and Luke Plahashek. They lost four players last year, did Greenwood, due to graduation: Xander Hinker, Fletcher Bredlow, Mason Learman, and John Plahashek. Big shoes to fill. And we'll see what Greenwood has in store for them this coming season. We look at the Stratford Tigers, who were a power in the Merriwood South Conference, only losing to Marathon, coming in second place. Stratford last year finished with a season of 22-5. They were 13-3 in the Merriwood South, under the guidance of longtime head coach Kurt Schmidt. Their last game, they lost in the sectional semifinals to Iola Scandinavia, 54-47. Their leading scorer was Camden Dahl with 16.8 points per game average, and he graduated. Ashton Wrench returns with 11 points per game, and Braden Schuler at 7.7 returns as well. Their leading rebounder, again, Camden Dahl, graduated, 6.3 rebounds per game. Caden Griesmer, hope I'm saying that right, also graduated, second leading rebounder for Stratford. The Tigers lost several to graduation: Cameron Moots, Caden Bruzewitz, Devin Ulrich, Camden Dahl, Brett Bangart, Caden Griesmer, Noah Barrett, and Zach Seitz. Big shoes to fill, but they've got a lot of players coming back, returning, and John Seitz, Ashton Wrench, and Isaiah Hadlock, Ben Zilke, and Brady Schmidt. So another powerful team upcoming for Stratford, and again will be a duel along with Marathon in the Merriwood South. Getting ready to get the introductions. We'll have you can hear the Stratford High School Band under the direction of Maestro John Rickinger. And as I said, my fellow musician Gavin Zellick. My producer is tooting his horn, and they will be playing the national anthem here shortly. We turn it over to the PA announcer here from Stratford. Should be an exciting non-conference game. Thank you for tuning in on this dreary night outside. Now, if you didn't have to drive anywhere tonight, sit back in the recliner and enjoy the game in the comfort of your own home. And in 10-9 seconds, we will have player introductions, so stay tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stratford High School for the 2022-23 season opener. Tonight's matchup features from the Clover Belt East Conference, the Greenwood Indians. And from the Merriwood South, the Stratford Tigers. Stratford High School welcomes all players and fans from both schools. Stratford High School, Greenwood High School, and WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege, with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating The high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, I ask those who are able to please stand, remove your hat, and place your hand over your heart as we honor America, those currently defending our freedom, and all veterans with the playing of the national anthem by the Stratford Pep Band, directed by John Rickinger. Thank you to all former, current, and future military personnel. And now, introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Greenwood Indians. Starting at guard, a senior, number 2, River Glenn. Starting at guard, a senior, number 3, Christian Thomas. Starting at forward, a sophomore, number 13, James Durstein. Starting at forward, a senior, number 35, Logan Travis. And starting at forward, a senior, number 44, Luke Plata. And coach of the Indians is Hayden Maker, assisted by Eric Johnson. All right, Tiger fans, let's make some noise. Here's our starting lineup for the Stratford Tigers. Starting at guard, 6'1" senior, number 1, Braden Shilgard. At guard, we've got our 4'2" senior who's directly imported from Newfoundland. Number 2, John Sykes the third. And now, at guard, he's 6'8", he's a 6-year senior, who is the number 4, Ashton Simon Fitzgerald. French! Starting at guard, 5'10" senior, number 10, Isaiah Zagaluch Hedlock. And our big man, he's starting at guard, he's 7'1", doesn't look it, junior, 23, Brady Brady.
Got to hear the starting lineups for both teams. Greenwood starting with Glenn, Thomas, Durstein, Travis, and Plahashek. Stratford will go with Schuler, Seitz, Wrench, Hadlock, and Schmidt. Greenwood in their traveling red jerseys with the white numbers. Stratford in the home, whites with the orange numbers, letters, and trim. Greenwood will be going left to right on your screen. And we're underway. We're going to have a re-jump because nobody touched the ball the correct way. Braden Schuler jumping for Stratford and tipped and in the possession of Ashton Wrench. And here we go. Near side to Seitz. Looks for a cutter. Stratford very patient. 3 off the mark. Put back and good for John Seitz. Didn't take Stratford long to get on the scoreboard. It's 2-0 here. Just underway. Here from Stratford. Christian Thomas. River Glenn. Near side. He'll dribble. Rogan Travis backs down, tries a power move. He gets it in and gets it. 2 for Rogan Travis. So we're tied at 2. Here come the Tigers. A 3 from Schuler. Splash, or Seitz. Seitz has got all 5 points for Stratford early on here in this game. Thomas, far side. And Glenn. Thomas and Glenn, you're going to hear a lot about those two young men. And Rogan Travis. All 3 seniors for Greenwood. Thomas, near side, looks for a cutter. Now down to Travis in the block. Kicks it out. Glenn for 3. Got the shooter's roll. So River Glenn ties it at 5. 3 off the mark by Schmidt, rebounded by Thomas, and the Indians control. Thomas will center. Travis is blocked, and we'll have the first foul of the contest on Stratford. No. They're going to call an illegal screen on Christian Thomas, his first. Here come the Tigers. Ashton Wrench swings it over to Schuler. Schuler near side, swings it. They rotate, they get it in. Low block to Hadlock, skips it out. Good cut. Oh, he tried to get it into. Oh, good work for the hustling Seitz. But River Glen will end up with it at the end for Greenwood. Here come the Indians. Glenn swings it over to the far side. Nearly stolen. Boy, I tell you that John Seitz is speedy. And they will reset. And a 3. 3 for Glenn. He's got 6 on the night. And Greenwood with the lead, 8-5. Shot by Schmidt is good for 2. And we're scoring right here, I'll tell you, friends. Not how I thought Greenwood would come out. They struggled last year to get points on the board, and right here in the first less than 4 minutes, they've got 8 points. Travis backs him down, power slide, knocked away, and it's going to belong to Greenwood out of bounds. On the east end of the gym, this gym goes east-west. It's very similar to my high school at Royal, where the stage area and the players sit out below the stage area. Travis will get it in. River Glen here. Glenn will take left-handed dribble. Almost a travel, kept his pivot. Christian Thomas. Tried to get it into Travis. They do. Power slide. And they're going to call they got to call a jump ball. No, they're going to call a hold. And they've got Isaiah Hadlock with the first foul for Stratford, so we're even at a foul apiece. Travis to inbound for Greenwood, into Plahashek. Luke Plahashek gets on the board. It is now 10-7, Greenwood. And the Tigers behind. Ashton Wrench brings it over. Braden Schuler back to Wrench for 3, short. Thomas with the rebound. He'll push. He'll slow down. Hayden Hinker, first-year head coach for Greenwood. Plahashek up high. Rogan Travis. Oh, nice pass inside. Christian Thomas can't get the roll, but he gets to shoot 2 free throws. And they get Braden Schuler with the foul. Coming in for Greenwood will be Jaron Cullen after the first free throw by Christian Thomas. Makes the first. Hey, friends, Fleet Farm says, get crazy low pricing on toys at Fleet Farm. Going on right now. Save up to 50% on all toys, including top toy brands like Barbie, Melissa and Doug, Lego, and Nerf. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. A couple subs in for Stratford, Peyton Glenn being one of them. Also in is Drew Brusewitz. Second free throw coming up for Thomas and the Indians. Release, rotation, back iron. Rebound goes to Stratford in the hands of Drew Brusewitz. Brusewitz sporting the headband along with John Seitz. Seitz with the ball near side. Looks for Cutter, none there. They reverse it up top. Peyton Glenn will swing it over inside and nearly got a foul. That shot off the mark by Ben Zilke. Zilke, a tall young man. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. They've got him listed at 6'7". The only way I'd be 6'7" is on a ladder. Thomas will get it up to Glenn. Glenn will drive inside. He's going to shoot and doesn't get the roll. Zilke with the rebound. Here comes Stratford. Wrench. Coast to coast. No. Back out. Good rotation for Stratford. Pull-up jumper. Good for Drew Brusewitz. Down to a 2-point lead now for Greenwood. 11-9. 12:38 left here in the first half. Joe Anderson here, joined by Gavin Zellick, the master of the meters, and the master of music as well. Fellow traveler in the music world like I. Good swing over. They put it in the hand of Cullen. He reverses it back up high. Travis tried to drive. Good defense by John Seitz. He'll swing it back. James Durstein tried to push it in. And somehow, who's got it? Nobody does. Now they do. Here comes Wrench. And Wrench, coast to coast, left-hand layup. Good. And we're tied at 11. Plahashik will check in for Greenwood at the next dead ball. We've got two coming in for Stratford in Isaiah Hadlock and Braden Schuler at the next dead ball for Stratford. Thomas will drive baseline. He's cut off. Swings it out to Travis, far side. He'll drive to the basket, and he's fouled. I think Zilke's going to have him. And it'll be Ben Zilke's first personal. And Rogan Travis at the line to shoot two. First one is good. Here come in the subs. Plahashik back in. Hadlock will check in for Stratford. Second free throw coming up for the senior for Greenwood. He's got 3 points on the game so far. 11:36 left in the first half. Missed the second. Far side, here comes Stratford. They swing it over to Hadlock. Hadlock's three is short. Put back is up and good for Drew Brusewitz. And Stratford retakes the lead, 13-12. Good game here in Stratford tonight, non-conference. Greenwood's first game, baseline drive. Travis, good, he's fouled. Count the basket. And they get that foul on Drew Brusewitz, his first. Brady Schmidt in for Stratford. And James Durstein will come in for Greenwood as Jaron Cullen will have a seat. See if Rogan Travis can get the old-style three-point play. And it's up, and he does. Two-point lead for Greenwood. Coming up on 11 minutes left in the first half. And they rotate. And they lob into Zilke. They take it away to Greenwood. Glenn will come out of there and push. Here goes River Glenn. And missed it. And we got a foul on red. They're going to call it on Greenwood. I think they're going to get Rogan Travis. Yes. Rogan Travis came in a little bit too aggressive on the rebound. Only the second team foul on Greenwood. Stratford with 4. Schuler. Splash. Braden Schuler, he gets warm. You got to watch out. That young man can hit some big shots. Stratford takes the lead back by 1, 16-15. Glenn skips it to Thomas. Thomas fake shot. Travis now, they're going to get a timeout. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Welcome back to Stratford, friends. Stone Innovations of Plover is here to serve you. Stone Innovations specializes in the fabrication, design, and installation of stone countertops. Stone Innovations Incorporated operates with the most advanced fabrication equipment in the industry. Visit stoneinnovations.net to begin your order. Coming out of the Greenwood 30-second timeout, inbounding will be Christian Thomas on the far side. Gets it in the river, Glenn in the backcourt. And Glenn will take it over the timeline. Guarded by Braden Schuler. Skip it out. Thomas. They look to do that. They're running that Dick Bennett defense. They run and jump. If you've got the guys that can run it, it is very effective. Drew Brusewitz takes the ball over the timeline. He drives basket, kicks it out. 3 for Brady Schmidt. Back iron rebound. And off the mark by Hadlock. And good rebound for James Durstein. Durstein looking good here tonight for Greenwood. Ooh, behind the back dribble. And off Plahashik's hands. And speeding down the court and running out of real estate. Good hustle by Isaiah Hadlock. But pass just out of reach. Here comes in Ashton Wrench. And Wrench will replace Drew Brusewitz. Because they're going to run that run and jump. Or they'll double team the ball and really overplay. Thomas. Glenn, see that? Thomas will take it to the far side, keeps his dribble. And hustling defense by Braden Schuler. I'll tell you, they have picked up the intensity as Stratford. Rogan Travis up high, looks for a cutter. Swings it back over to Glenn. Into Rogan Travis, can't get the shot to fall. And retrieved, and finally in the hands of John Seitz. He gets it ahead to Wrench. Seitz, 3 for Hadlock. Yes! Isaiah Hadlock's first basket of the night is a 3. And it's now a 4-point lead for Stratford. Stratford coming off a 22-5 season last year. And they're going to get an illegal screen on Luke Plahashik, his first personal third team foul. Yeah, Braden Schuler, he's a solid young man for Stratford. Senior 6'1" guard. And of course, Stratford coming off a state championship football run. Hard drive to the basket, but fouled was Ashton Wrench. And they get River Glen for his first personal. And just like that, Greenwood now has 4 personal fouls. After that timeout by Coach Schmidt, the intensity's really picked up for Stratford. 2 free throws coming up for Ashton Wrench. And misses the first. And checking in for Greenwood will be number 32, Landon Bach. Young squad for Greenwood this year. Second free throw coming up for the senior, and he makes it. 20-15, Stratford. 8:23 left in the first half. Glenn will drive. Skip it up to Plahashik. Plahashik over to Bach. And Bach nearly loses the handle. And we have a timeout called by Greenwood. And it's a 30. We'll take a 30 here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Welcome back, friends. Hey, Purple Mountain Solutions is your business's go-to for both public and private warehousing and product delivery. Whatever it is you're shipping, you know you can depend on Purple Mountain Solutions to get it there safely and efficiently. Back to action after the 30-second timeout by Greenwood. They've got 3 fulls left. And Glenn is fouled by John Seitz, his first personal. 15 foul on Stratford. And Glenn will have a seat as Bach checks in for him. Travis, Plahashik, Bach, Thomas, and Durstein on the floor for Greenwood. And tried to get it into Thomas. He tries to come out of there. What do we got? We got a kick, and it's going to belong to Stratford. Checking in now for Greenwood will be Jaron Cullen and River Glenn. And returning for Stratford is Drew Brusewitz. $7:50 left in the first half, and Stratford with the 5-point lead over Greenwood. Joe Anderson here, joined by Gavin Zellick, bringing you tonight's contest. Driving to the basket, Wrench with the deuce. Ashton Wrench with 5 points on the game. Releases it to a 7-point lead for Stratford. River Glenn. And get it to Durstein, or pardon me, Plahashik. Back to Glenn. He'll drive right side. A lot of contact. And into the hands of Henry Zaleski, who's checked in for Stratford. 3 on the way for Austin Wrench. No. Plahashik with the rebound. Christian Thomas will take it over the near side. Good pressure defense put on by Drew Brusewitz. And Glenn gets the shooter's roll. That's 8 points on the game for River Glenn. Cuts it to a 5-point lead. And keep rotating the ball to Stratford. They're pretty speedy. Schuler drives in, power slide in, good. Braden Schuler with his first deuce of the night. Makes it 24-17. Rogan Travis. Good guard by John Seitz. Cuts him off. And Cullen back into the hands of Travis. And Rogan Travis is fouled. Oh, if he could have got that shot, I think they might have given it. And that is the second foul on John Seitz. And that's a 16 foul on Stratford. Next one will put Greenwood in the bonus. And Travis on the night is 2 for 3 at the free throw line. And we got 2 free throws coming up for the senior from Greenwood. And they're making sure they got 5 and 5. They've got to wait for the first free throw. That rule changed several years ago. Used to be you could sub before the free throws. And that one is in and good for Travis. Zilke will check in for Stratford along with Brady Schmidt, and Reed Miller makes his first appearance tonight, or just checks in. Believe this is his first time on the court for Stratford. Sophomore. And the second free throw by Travis is in and out. Rebound pulled down by Isaiah Hadlock. And Stratford on the move. They move fast. And a nice drive to the basket is good for Drew Brusewitz. 6 points on the game. And now to an 8-point advantage for the Tigers. And Thomas, and we're going to have a scrum. We're going to have a jump ball. And it's going to belong to Greenwood on the alternating possession. Durstein will check in for Travis for Greenwood. Christian Thomas will inbound. And they'll get it to Glenn in the backcourt. And River Glenn, the senior, number 2, takes it over the timeline for the Indians. Glenn, Euro step. Shot was off the mark, and it's going to be off of Zilke and Miller for Stratford. So it belong out of bounds to Greenwood on the east end. Thomas will inbound for Greenwood. Gets it into Plahashek. Plahashek will hold the ball high. He'll look for somebody. And Zilke. And it's stripped out of the hands of Glenn. And they bring it back around to Christian Thomas. Back in the hands of River Glenn. Glenn. Good defense by Drew Brusewitz. And Glenn throws up a rainbow that misses. Here comes Brusewitz. Pardon me. Far side to Brady Schmidt. He skips it over to Brusewitz. Brusewitz near side back to Schmidt for 3. And a good rebound. Who's got it? Comes on into the hands of Christian Thomas. And Thomas will slow things down for Greenwood. Under 5 minutes here in the first half. And Thomas nearly lost his balance. Christian Thomas, and we're going to get a foul. And they're going to get that foul on Reed Miller. It's a very physical game here, friends. And that's a 7-team foul. And we'll have some free throws for Greenwood. That'll put River Glenn at the line for his first free throws of the half. It'll be 1-1. Senior River Glenn wears number 2. Release, rotation, and back iron, no. Zilke tracks it down. Here comes Reed Miller. Gives it up to Drew Brusewitz. He'll take the ball over the timeline. Stratford, a sectional semifinal qualifier last year. That shot off the mark by Reed Miller. Rebound goes to Greenwood. And Glenn will take the ball over the timeline for Greenwood. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the first half. And an 8-point lead for Stratford. Here goes Thomas. Plahashek, left-handed shot, well off the mark. Plahashek runs, hustles down to cover Zilke. Driving hard baseline is Brady Schmidt. He's fouled and will shoot 2. James Durstein called for the foul, his first. It is the 15th foul on Greenwood, and that will put Brady Schmidt at the line to shoot 2. First free throws of the night for the junior. First one is up and good. And in Schuler and Seitz and Wrench return for Stratford. They're joined on the floor by Schmidt. And Brusewitz, and he makes them both. Does Brady Schmidt. Now a 10-point advantage. There goes River Glenn. Drives, he shoots, he scores, and will get the bucket and 1. And they call that on Ashton Wrench. That is his first personal. And as the 8th team foul on Stratford. Natural three-point play opportunity here. Old-fashioned style. And missed it. Here comes Stratford. And underneath, they swing it back out. Good skip out to Schuler. 3 for Brusewitz. Nothing but net for Drew Brusewitz. First 3 of the game for that young man. It's now 31-20. 11-point advantage. Coming up on the 3-minute mark of the first half. Rogan Travis up high. Takes it to the far side. Gets it back up to River Glen. Guarded by by Drew Brusewitz. Brusewitz really working Glenn. Rogan Travis, the big young man, in against Schuler. And a lot of contact, but no foul. And it's off of a Stratford player, and it'll be out of bounds to Greenwood. We're going to have a sub coming in for the Indians. It's going to be number 11, Zach Pruzinski, the freshman. Travis kicks it into Christian Thomas. Back to Rogan Travis in the man of the Giants, and he's fouled. 9th team foul coming up on Stratford. And they call that on Brady Schmidt, his first. And again, as I said, the 9th team foul. Rogan Travis at the line again, shooting 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 2 for 5. Make that 2 for 6. Or pardon me, 3 for 6. And Zach Brzezinski comes in for John Plahashek. He's got a twin brother, Chris Brzezinski. Second free throw is in and good for Rogan Travis. Back down to a 10-point advantage. 2.5 minutes now approaching here in the first half. And nice drive to the basket, and fouled was Drew Brusewitz. And they get that foul on Rogan Travis, his second personal. And that'll put Brusewitz at the line for Stratford. Drew a strong first half. 2 for 6, 9 points. First free throws coming up. First one is up and good. Henry Zaleski in for Stratford. Second free throw coming up for sophomore Drew Brusewitz. Brusewitz and Ashton Wrench sporting the headbands tonight for Stratford. Second free throw off the back iron. River Glen with the rebound. He'll bring the ball over the timeline for the Indians. Greenwood girls on the road tonight as well. They're in in Gilman. So you've got both Greenwood squads far away from their home. Steal. Here comes Schuler. Back to Wrench, and Wrench gets the bucket from the assist from Braden Schuler. 2 minutes left in the first half. Rogan Travis, no. And pulled down by Brady Schmidt. Ahead now to Ashton Wrench. Wrench pulls up jumper, gets it. And here comes the Tigers starting to pull away here as they now lead by 15, 36-21. In a running game, Greenwood's going to be at quite a disadvantage. Now back to the run and jump. Got to look for that opposite side. Travis looks for a cutter. Glenn for 3. Back iron miss. Can Brzezinski pull the rebound down? No. Doesn't have to. They say it's going to be off of Ashton Wrench. Peyton Glenn will check in for Stratford with 1:23 left in the first half. Travis will inbound. Durstein has it. Back to Glenn in the near corner. And Glenn is a lot of contact. And it's going to be free throws no matter what, as this will be double bonus. And they call that on Henry Zaleski, his first. And that's the 10th team. So 2 free throws coming up for senior River Glen. Looking for his first made of the first half. And it's up, and it is good. Reed Miller checks in for Stratford. And Luke Plahashik checks in for Greenwood along with Jaron Cullen. Second free throw coming up for River Glen. 1:18 left in the first half. Makes the second as well. Greenwood chips it down to 13, but Stratford in control here in the first half. After that initial timeout called by Coach Schmidt, Stratford's really kind of put it in gear. Power shot up, missed. Pulled out of there by Peyton Glenn. Braden Schuler looks for a cutter. There it is. Nice job, and he gets the basket, does Henry Zaleski. Makes it 38-23. 40 seconds left in the first half. Greenwood wants to get one good shot off here before the half. And that defense just tenacious for Stratford. And they've got another timeout called by Greenwood. We'll take a timeout here as well. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Stratford, friends. Heartland Farms is a fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm producing many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farming 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. They are currently the cream of the crop in the potato farming business. Learn more at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Back to action here with 30 seconds left. Shot off the mark by Durstein. Stratford with a rebound. They'll take it all over the timeline in the hands of Ashton Wrench. And they'll play for one, most likely. And that's Peyton Glenn. Over to Braden Schuler. Schuler, pull-up jumper. And they're going to get over the back. And on Henry Zaleski, they're going to call a push. There is no such foul as over the back. It's either a push or illegal contact. That term has gone out of the nomenclature as James Durstein steps to the line to shoot double bonus. His first free throw attempts here in the first half. Durstein's first free throw, nothing. Here comes Isaiah Hadlock in for the last 11.5 seconds. He'll replace Peyton Glenn. Second free throw for sophomore James Durstein. Couple of bounces. He shoots and didn't hit the rim either time. .11 seconds left here in the first half, and Stratford will go for one. Glenn nearly gets the steal. Good drive to the basket by Ashton Wrench, and he gets the basket. And a long shot off the rim by Rogan Travis. And we've come to half, where it is Stratford 40, Greenwood 23. Halftime. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Did you know you can start your 4-year degree locally and get the same college experience closer to home? From the moment you step onto our campus, we'll be there for you, supporting your dreams, saving you money, and giving you a well-rounded academic and social experience with student housing, clubs, sports, and leadership opportunities. With NTC's liberal arts transfer degree, you can start here and go anywhere, including guaranteed transfer to UW-Madison, North Central Technical College. Transferability made easy.
When the last thing you need to happen does. One of our 16 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can keep you rolling and growing. Sherrill Tire and Service Center, your locally owned farm tire specialist.
Sherrill Tire and Service, keep growing and rolling with us.
Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on U.S. Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. A&B Process Systems has been a proud member of the Stratford community since 1973. You can find your next career in engineering, welding, and more at A&B Process Systems. Our campus also includes our exclusive Factory Acceptance Testing Center with full-service testing capabilities to ensure that your equipment will perform to your expectations. Visit A&B Process Systems on Facebook today for more information.
Central Wisconsin Glass is Central Wisconsin's choice for your next new or remodeled shower and bathroom. The experts at Central Wisconsin Glass will effortlessly guide you through the design and installation process. Have the elegant and modern shower and bathroom you've been looking for. Call Central Wisconsin Glass at 715-387-8010. That's 715-387-8010. And Central Wisconsin Glass on Facebook for your residential, commercial, and vehicle glass needs.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. There are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier. Treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Welcome back, friends. Joe Anderson here. Bring you tonight's play-by-play, hearing the dulcet tones of the Stratford High School Pep Band under the direction of Maestro John Rickinger. Before we get to the halftime stats, a few messages from our sponsors. First of all, Crystal Finishing Systems. They're a family-owned business that is now hiring for both their Weston and Mosinee locations. Crystal Finishing Systems has openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. Of course, can't come to Stratford and not talk about Stratford Homes. Take the first step to building your customized home with Stratford Homes. Visit stratfordhomes.com to see your floor plan, schedule a tour, or begin the design of your new customized home from Stratford Homes with 110,000 square foot indoor construction facility and model home village located in the heart of central Wisconsin. Stratford Homes has been an industry leader in the systems-built home market since 1973. Visit stratfordhomes.com today to get started. And of course, Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Halftime stats here, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, for Greenwood, as it is at halftime 40-23. River Glen on the first half with 12 points, 1 point for Christian Thomas, 8 for Rogan Travis, and 2 for Luke Plahashek. The Indians are 7 of 15 from the free throw line and trail by 17 at half. On the other side of the ledger, we look at Stratford. Braden Schuler with 5, John Seitz with 5. Leading scorer is Ashton Wrench with 11. Drew Brusewitz with 10. 2 for Henry Zaleski, 3 for Isaiah Hadlock, and 4 for Brady Schmidt. I misread my number. The Tigers are 4 of 6 from the free throw line. We look at foul situations. The only one with concerns for Stratford are John Seitz and Henry Zaleski with 2 each, and 2 for Rogan Travis for Greenwood. Interesting game here to start things off for Greenwood on their season, 22-23 season. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school boys basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Stone Innovations, home of Wisconsin's largest granite and quartz selection, is now featuring the best stones shopping experience in the state. Our brand new indoor facility allows for a home-like, comfortable atmosphere. Choose from hand-picked stone from around the world and select the perfect look for your dream kitchen in the best lighting possible. Then sit down with our free design services to customize the look of your kitchen. Our projects come with a lifetime warranty. Stone Innovations, Wisconsin's granite and quartz leader. Appleton, Rhinelander, Clover, Madison.
R&R Flooring in Spencer is your place for the best in innovation and lowest pricing for your flooring project. New or remodel, tile, carpet, hardwood, ceramic, cork, you name it, R&R Flooring is ready for you today. R&R Flooring supports area programs like the broadcast you're watching and also supports area suppliers so you get great quality and pricing that fits your budget. Go to R&R Flooring today to see their showroom of flooring, furniture, mattresses, and custom-built showers. R&R Flooring in Spencer.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Halftime festivities are over here in Stratford. John Rickinger and the band. They've had a busy couple of months. They've had a lot of football games to play for. And now basketball season has started. John Rickinger, longtime band director here at Stratford. Good friend, good guy. Starting things off here in the second half. Kind of handles a few things here for Gavin. He's just coming back from playing his horn. Nice job on the horn, sir. Stratford will inbound, and they'll be going left to right on your screen. I think their officials are having a conversation. Is there blood? Or we see Braden Schuler having a conversation with the officials. Not sure what's going on. Oh, pardon me. That was John Seitz. My bad. Thank you, Gavin. I don't know if there's a situation with blood on a uniform. I think that's the issue. Is he's got some blood on his uniform, and you cannot have that happen. So they will have Drew Brusewitz come in for him. It'll be Brusewitz along with Ashton Wrench, Isaiah Hadlock, and Braden Schuler on the court for Stratford. Starting five for Greenwood: Glenn, Thomas, Travis, Plahashek, and Durstein. Just underway here in the second half. From Stratford, Joe Anderson and Gavin Zolik bringing you tonight's game. And nice reverse layup and good for Ashton Wrench. 13 on the game for Ashton. See if Greenwood and taken away another steal. There goes Wrench. He is the player of the game so far for Stratford. Another basket. 4 quick points for Stratford and Ashton Wrench. And it's slowly but surely becoming a blowout here early on. Christian Thomas will drive baseline. He's fouled. And he'll shoot two. Oh, it's going to be out of bounds underneath. And we're going to shoot two. Wasn't sure. And they're going to call that on Drew Brusewitz, his second first team foul. Christian Thomas misses the first. He is 1 of 3 at the line tonight. Greenwood started off very strong. He missed them both. And it's going to belong to Greenwood out of bounds underneath the west side of the gym. And Coach Schmidt called a timeout at about the 15-minute mark, and after that, Stratford is just taken over the contest. Glenn drives baseline, loses it, tipped away. Here comes Wrench. Oh, nice Euro move. Oh, my gosh, Ashton Wrench. Say hello, say goodbye. Wrench has got 17 here on the game. And Plahashek is going to be fouled. They're going to call that foul on Brady Schmidt. Plahashek has that habit of holding the ball up high. He doesn't put it in triple threat position. Now we'll see. John Seitz has now changed to uniform number 14. As his number 2 jersey had blood on it, so had to take it off. River Glenn. Now Christian Thomas. Seitz really putting the pressure on. This defense put on by Stratford is just intense. Travis, he'll pull up a jumper. Nice shot. Rogan Travis with 10 points in the game gets the first basket of the second half for Greenwood. 16-16 left in the second half. Shot is up and short by Hadlock. Rebound for Rogan Travis ahead to River Glenn far side. Glenn looks for a cutter, gets it over to Travis, and baseline drive. And he skips it out to Glenn. Thought about a 3. Long 2. Back iron, no. Durstein tried to grab it. but in the hands of John Seitz. Gets it ahead to Brandon Schuler, and Brandon Schuler thought about a three, pulled it back. 3 attempt for Schmidt, and gets it. Brady Schmidt's first 3 of the game. And it has been all Stratford as they have now increased their lead to 24. Into Glenn. Glenn tries to power it up. He does. He's short. And that man Wrench putting a wrench into things for Greenwood. And Wrench goes coast to coast. And no foul call. A lot of contact. Jaron Cullen will check in for Greenwood, replacing John Plahashek. John Seitz will inbound for the Tigers. Seitz gets it in. Schmidt thought about another 3, couldn't get it. Schuler tips it out. Wrench for 3. Front iron, no. Travis with the rebound. Christian Thomas now centers the ball over the timeline, and we're going to get a foul on Seitz. That'll be his 3rd. Drew Brusewitz will check in. Come in for Isaiah Hadlock. Another sub in for Stratford is going to be Peyton Glenn. And Glenn is going to check in for John Seitz. Seitz sporting that white headband. And Drew Brusewitz. And Ashton Wrench. It's got to be the power of the headband. I used to wear one of those when I was younger, when I played. That's when I had hair, and that was a long time ago. River Glenn trying to make something happen. Glenn, holy moly, with the pretty shot. Got it to drop. Drew Brusewitz over to Wrench. And Brusewitz will bring it back out. Nice cut. Swing it out. And in and out on the 3 by Braden Schuler. And it's going to belong to Greenwood out of bounds. In checks Henry Zaleski and Ben Zilke. Brady Schmidt and Ashton Wrench will have a seat for Coach Schmidt. Comfortable lead now for the Tigers as they lead 49-27. Coming up on 14 minutes left in the contest. Travis will bring it back up. Center. Braden Schuler with the defense. Thomas. Stratford is just intense. I know I've said this many times, but that defense for the Tigers, they are always after the ball. And that jump ball that points to Greenwood. Christian Thomas near side. Gets a screen from Travis. Over to Durstein. Durstein shoots. Hits the backboard. Put back and fouled and good for Rogan Travis. Zilke with his 2nd personal foul. That's a 2nd team foul. And we'll see if Travis can get the old-fashioned 3-point play, and he does. 2nd time he's done that tonight. And Greenwood hanging around, trailing now by 19. And Zilke gets it in, but we're going to have a foul on River Glenn. Glenn called for his 2nd personal. Stratford on the inbound. Brusewitz centers it. Zaleski swings it over. Brusewitz drives, and he's fouled. They're going to get Durstein with the foul. James Durstein's second personal. That'll put sophomore Drew Bruswitz at the line, looking for his first points of the second half. And he gets it. First one is in and good. And they've substituted somebody into the game, and he wasn't in the book. That's an illegal substitution. That's a technical foul. And it'll be free throws for Stratford, and it will be an out of bounds for the Tigers as well. And that's what they're going to, if that is the case, they're going to see he's not in there. Yep, that's the case. So we will have a technical foul. You don't see that very often. We're going to have that second free throw now by Drew Bruswitz. There won't be anybody here. That's an illegal substitution, as number 22 was not recorded into the scorebook that was given to the home scorebook. That's the official one. So they're going to finish Brucewitz's free throws here, his second one, and that one is missed. So now they're going to have Braden Schuler shoot the tees. And that's a two-shot foul. Braden Schuler will shoot, make the first. That, friends, is the way that I helped our JV team at Royal win a game in 1981. And the second free throw was missed. So it's going to be out of bounds to Stratford. Who's number 22, by the way? Jaron, who's number 22? Yes. Nick, who? Nicholas who? Okay, thank you. So they finally got that straightened out. And Nick Vitterkind is the young man that was not in the scorebook. That is not his fault. That is the coach's responsibility to make sure that you get all the players in your book. That's happened many times. I've seen it happen. I've had it happen to me, only not very often. I've usually ended up having 6 players on the court at times back in the old days. Back to action here. It's 51-30. And a shot by Glenn, and it's going to be short of the rim and belong to Stratford out of bounds. Drew Bruswitz slowly brings the ball over. Under 13 minutes into Zilke. Zilke thought about the dunk, but he gets his first bucket of the night. I think that young man could dunk just standing in front of the rim. And a run and jump put on by Stratford. Good defense by Zaleski. Thomas thought about a three. Kicks it over to Vetterkin. Over now to River Glenn. Durstein had it knocked out of his hands by Zilke. Well, I tell you, Ben Zilke gets a little bit more, heft on him. That's really what he needs. He's just tall. He just had a little bit more heft to him. That's what you kind of need if you're a tall guy. Steal by Stratford, and we're going to get a foul on Glenn. It's going to be his third personal. And I don't mean that as a slam to Ben Zilke, not in any way, shape, or form. Just when you start playing with some of those bigger, taller kids, you got to have a little bit more bulk to kind of hold your own in that block. And he works out. I mean, Gavin just said he's working on. He's a strong kid. It's just, you got to have, you just got to have that mass. That's what I'm looking for. Durstein out. Plahashik back in for Greenwood. There you go. Nice lob in the Zilke. Off the glass and good. 4 points on the game for Ben Zilke. What a nice shot. Greenwood trailing now by 25. And they lob it in to Travis. Back in the hands of Thomas. Thomas left-hand dribble, shoots. Off the mark. Rebound for Brusewitz. He pushes ahead. And that pass by John Seitz knocked out of bounds. Braden Schuler checks in for Stratford. Ben Zilke will have a seat. Also in for the Tigers is Ashton Wrench. Inbound by John Seitz. They kick it out to Schuler. Swinging over to Seitz. Schuler thought about a three. Pulls it back. Hadlock drives. Back to Seitz. Three for Schuler. Short. Rebound, Rogan Travis. Under 11 minutes in the game. 25-point lead for Stratford. Non-conference game. Stratford of the Marywood South and Greenwood in the Eastern Clover Belt. Glenn. Over Glenn. Contact. Skips it in to Christian Thomas. Yes. And Thomas with his first field goal of the night. Good movement by Stratford. Pull-ups three off the mark by Hadlock. Rebound goes to Travis. Roman Travis is going to have probably close to 10 or 12 rebounds tonight for the Indians. Gets it into Plahashik on the low block. Plahashik uses his girth. Doesn't get the shot to drop, though. Wrench, yes. Ashton Wrench, this kid is just phenomenal. 11, 13, 15, 17, 19 points on the night. 8 here in the second half. Coming up on the midway point, River Glen went and didn't get the layup. Good hustle by Stratford. Here comes Ashton Wrench near sides and stolen by Travis. Tried to bounce it into Hadlock. And we've got a timeout called by Greenwood. We'll take a timeout here as well. You're watching high school boys basketball here on Zaleski Sports. I've started right here.
Winter's coming fast, which means it's time to hit the trails. Bill's Service Center has all things you need to stay warm and dry on the trails this winter. With a full selection of jackets, bibs, helmets, boots, casual wear. And don't forget that Bill's is your chainsaw safety gear headquarters. Bill's Service Center is your one-stop connection for all your cold weather riding gear.
Don't freeze your jingle bells off. Get your cold weather riding gear at Bill's Service Center. Bill's Service Center, where the adventure begins.
Cropping Central, conveniently located between Edgar and Stratford on County Road N, 715-352-2843. Let Cropping Central take care of your field plans, yield mapping, crop scouting, and crop protection, including hail insurance. Cropping Central, 715-352-2843, and visit them on County Road N, west of Edgar.
Back here at Stratford, Joe Anderson bringing you play-by-play tonight with the master of the meters, Gavin Zellick. Coming out of the timeout by Greenwood. They should have one left. 9:20 left in our contest. And it's been all Stratford since about the 15-minute mark of the first half. Thomas, Glenn, Travis, Durstein, and Landon Bach on the floor for Greenwood. Ashton Wrench, Brady Schmidt, Ben Zolke, Braden Schuler. And Brady Schmidt on the floor for Stratford. Bach has it tipped, and it's called a travel. Hayden Hinker saying, hey, it hit. So Seitz will inbound. I didn't get John Seitz as the 5th player out there for Stratford. Seitz thought about taking the jumper, pulled it back. They play catch out high. Good route to Braden Schuler for 3, straight on, missed. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to be knocked off of River Glen. Look for a lob into Zilke. And Rogan Travis doing everything he can to get in his way. Wrench will catch it. Wrench will take it back up high, lob it into Zilke. Zilke, fadeaway, ends up in Seitz's hands, and he tries to power but knocked out by Durstein. Here comes Greenwood, 8:25 left in the contest. And Stratford maintaining that 25-point lead over Greenwood. Landon Bach. And tipped away, Braden Schuler with it now. Bounces it over to Ashton Wrench, and Wrench lays it up. In and out. He'll get to those rebound, puts it back. Misses again. River Glen with the rebound. He'll push. Seitz tries to steal it. Glenn hit a bounced off of Zilke. like a pinball. You know what I kind of said about heft on Zilke? I take that back now. That kid's held his ground, and Glenn bounced off of him. Wow, good play. He got the foul. And that's his 4th personal. Next foul will put Greenwood in the bonus. Glenn. Durstein looks for a cutter, doesn't get it. Gives it up to Rogan Travis near side here. Travis looks for a cutter. He's going to drive baseline. Left-handed, lost the handle. Had good intentions, just couldn't stick a fork in it. Zachary Brzezinski on the floor for Greenwood. Schmidt will give it up to Schuler. Schuler, left-handed jump shot, misses in. They're going to get Zilke for a push, and that's going to be his 5th. And that's his 5th. And Henry Zaleski will come in. It should be bonus. Should be bonus. As that's the 7th team foul. And Ben Schuler has just fouled out of the game with 7:33 left. And the bonus throws will belong to Rogan Travis. 13 points on the night for Rogan. Free throws up and short. Pulled down by Brady Schmidt. Ashton Wrench. Good skip pass to Wrench on the far side. He's guarded by Glenn. In the hands of Zaleski, and Zaleski's floater's good. So Henry Zaleski, 4 points on the game. Greenwood trying to set some goals. And Thomas bounces it off of Zaleski. Keep it alive. Who's checking in? We have coming in for Stratford, Reed Miller. And Peyton Glenn has checked in for the Tigers as well. So Glenn and Zaleski. Schuler. Miller on the court for Stratford. Get it into Thomas in the post. He tries to turn, he shoots, gets it. Christian Thomas. In a game like this, if you're Greenwood, you want to set some goals. How many points you're going to get? Wrench, oh my gosh. Ashton Wrench and Fuego. And Fuego for that young man. He's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 21 points in the game. A nice pass to Thomas on the give and go. And Christian Thomas with 7 points tonight. And a 3 for Zaleski. Henry. Oh, Henry. Just like the candy bar. Henry Zaleski with 3. River Glen now. Swings it over. Stolen. Going coast to coast is Peyton Glenn, and he gets the basket. Peyton Glenn's first deuce of the night. Under 6 minutes now in the contest. Christian Thomas lobs it into Travis, and they're going to get a foul on Peyton Glenn. That'll be his first and the 8th team. And they got a lot of subs coming in. Jaron Cullen's going to come in for Greenwood, and in for Stratford will be 2. We have in Drew Brusewitz and Isaiah Hadlock have both come in. And at the line for Greenwood is Rogan Travis. He had a pretty busy night at the free throw line. Makes the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 free throws. 5 of 11 at the line. 5 of 12. Stratford on the move. Going to have another sub coming in. Brandon Gebline is going to check in at the next dead ball for the Tigers, seeing his first action tonight. 3-point up by Glenn. Oh, and gets it. He got the shooter roll. So Peyton Glenn, say hello. And it's now 70-37. And out of bounds. Errant pass. Another turnover. And in will come number 34, Brandon Gebline. Five minutes left in the contest, and Stratford's just going to run some offense as they lead comfortably. Miller, now rebound for Travis. Reed Miller, one of the few Stratford Tigers not in the scoring column nights, flips it over Durstein. Durstein skips it over to Travis. Travis saved it. Back to Glenn. River Glen floater fouled. He'll shoot 2. Peyton Glenn, the fouler. And that's the 9th team foul. Next one will be double bonus for Greenwood. River Glen on the night at the line. He is 2 for 4. This is a shooting foul, so he's got 2, makes the first. Second free throw on the night coming up for the senior for Greenwood. And it is off the front iron, rebounded by Peyton Glenn. And Glenn will take it over the timeline. 4:20 left in the game. Brusewitz. Give it up now to Reed Miller. Reed Miller looks for a cutter. Passes it back. Glenn, far side. Miller up high. Brusewitz, and they get it. Oh, my gosh. Durstein says, you'll get nothing and like it to Brandon Gebline. So am I saying that right?
It's Gabeline.
Gabeline, thank you. So Brandon Gabeline. And he gets the ball again, and he gets taken out. My goodness. Durstein was going to block that. And Gablin, they're going to say it's on the ground. Oh, my goodness. I thought it would have been a shooting foul. But Brusewitz to inbound, and we've got a foul. And they've got another foul on Durstein. Back consecutive fouls on Durstein. That's his fourth. And Drew Brusewitz will inbound again for Stratford. And it's going to go over the head of Greed Miller. He can get it. People think that's over and back. It's not. Once there's a violation, you inbound the ball, you've got the whole court to use. Miller, nice floater, and he got it. So Miller on the board tonight, his first two. 3:40 remaining in the contest. Travis posting up. He's going to drive left-handed baseline, no foul, gets his own rebound. Second one blocked. Travis again, and now they get the foul. Third time is the charm. They call that on Henry Zaleski. That's his third personal. Travis shooting two. As Greenwood is in the double bonus for the remaining 3:31 of the game. Short on the second. There's Stratford on the move. Brusewitz slows things down. Approaching 3 minutes left in the contest. Trying to get Gablin in the scoring as well. Nick Vetterkin will check in for Greenwood at the next dead ball. Under 3 minutes in the contest. And they get it in. Zaleski's blocked by Travis. Hey friends, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions 3 for Travis. Finish that up about our friends from Spectrum Benefit. They work with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. You can find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. And don't forget to stick around for the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy, with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get yours in Marshfield, Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Another two for Drew Brusewitz. And we've gone under 2 minutes. Christian Thomas has it tipped away. Regains control. River Glenn thought about a three. Poked up his dribble. Good defense by Henry Zaleski. And rebound back into the hands of Stratford. And out of bounds belongs to the Tigers. Landon Bach will check in. And Vetterkind also for Greenwood. Brady Schmidt back in for Stratford. James Durstein will have a seat for Greenwood. John Seitz with the basket. Shot off the mark. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Zach Prusinski. It belongs to Stratford out of bounds. Shot for Miller, no. Under a minute. And Glenn with another 2. And a 3. Remember Glenn with a 3. 20 seconds left. And they get Landon Bott for the personal foul. And bonus free throws coming up. Brandon Gabeline looking for his first basket. First point of the game here. It's 78-45. And he gets it. So everybody's in the book for Stratford. Second free throw coming up for the Tigers. Short on the second. "12 seconds, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. They'll wrap it up here from Stratford. Stick around for the Nacenville Dairy post-game show. Nacenville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. You can get them in Marshfield, Curtis. Log on to NacenvilleDairy.com. 79-45. Back after this from Nacenville Dairy.
Nacenville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nacenville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NacenvilleDairy.com.
All right, so we're here with
60s in 1968, the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come in from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Now we've got the better things going on. Joe Anderson here, back here for Zaleski Sports. I am with Ashton Wrench, who had a fantastic game tonight, 21 points. Tell me about what you did tonight.
Well, we haven't had many practices since state football, so we've had, 4 practices. So been in the gym, grinding every day, so getting shots up, so it's nice to be able to play a game now.
What did you change up defensively after that first time out?
Well, I wasn't really expecting him to be that tall, to be honest, but we kind of started choking the dribbles a little bit when the tall kids got it. We don't have a ton of height on our team, but we did well with the big guys.
Okay. We're going to put you in the house.
All right.
You know how to do it. I'll get out of the way. Go ahead.
I'm Ashton Wrench, and I'm in the house.
All right.
Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sir. We'll get Coach in here quick. Kurt Schmidt, correct?
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, all right. What did you do? That kind of started out a little sluggish at the beginning. You took that time out, and what did you tell the boys?
Well, just pick up the intensity a hair more defensively. We seemed a little sluggish, which I expected, but we talked about we're going to miss shots, we're going to make some mistakes, but effort is what you always can control. And I thought they upped the pressure and the intensity a lot more. And I thought we ran the floor well offensively. We kind of kicked it into gear, so to speak, it seemed like. So.
Kind of hard to a short week, get all that football in, and now you got to start basketball.
Yeah, and that it's, and I understand it's not easy to switch. It's not. And we lost out on some time to get conditioned. So, I thought the guys did a nice job as the game went on, just kind of getting used to the flow. Anytime it's your first game, it seems like after that second time down, you're dying because it's different. And then your body gets used to it again. And they're good athletes, so they're used to it. So I'm proud of the effort. They really shared the ball. We had a lot of assists, and we shot well from the floor overall. But, we still I can see some things we got to clean up yet. So,
what do you have coming up the rest of this week?
Well, we have Prentice Prentice on Friday night. So that'll be a tough one. It's tough to play there. But they're athletic, they're in basketball shape. I saw one of their games already. They attack the basket really well. They're quick, and, we're going to have to definitely seal the gaps pretty tight and contest their shots, rebound well. I was actually pretty proud of the rebounding. I think we had 33 boards. We're not overly tall, minus, Ben Zilke being 6'7", but can't be on the floor all the time. So, but anyway, I'm proud of that. So Prentice Friday night, and now we're in that 2 games a week. Got to grind it out. So,
well, congratulations, Coach, on the win tonight.
Right,
thank you.
Thank you very much.
You bet. Quick looking at the ledger here. First for Greenwood, River Glen with 18 points. 7 chipped in by Christian Thomas. 18 for Rogan Travis and 2 for Luke Blahashek. Indians were 11 of 25 from the line tonight. We look at the Stratford side of the ledger. Everybody got in the scoring column for the Tigers tonight. Braden Schuler with 6. John Seitz with 7. 2 for Reed Miller. Ashton Wrench, high scorer of the night with 21. 13 chipped in by Drew Brusewitz. 4 for Ben Zilke. Peyton Glenn with 7. 7 also for Henry Zaleski. Isaiah Hadlock with 3. 7 for Brady Schmidt and 1 for Brandon Gablin. Well, great game here tonight. Stratford comes out on top of things by the score of 79-45. This is Joe Anderson talking to you here from Stratford. And from Gavin Zellick, my producer, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Again, our final score is Stratford 79, Greenwood 45. Have a great evening.